Hi there, this is Alvin over at Contender Bicycles in Salt Lake City, Utah, and we're here today to talk to you about the Focus Jam Squared electric or pedal assist mountain bike. A lot of brands have focused over the past few years on technology when building their electric mountain bikes. They focused on the drive motor, they focused on what kind of battery they've had, and all of these things. For this bike, Focus has, quote unquote, focused on something completely different. They're building this bike and gearing it towards handling above all else. And they've done a couple of trick things to make this happen. The first thing that they did to make this completely possible is use the Shimano Steps E8000 drivetrain. This is a Shimano DRXT grade drivetrain, and it's their top of the line. The first thing that you'll notice is it's gonna have a really small Di2 like display up here instead of the big displays that you're seeing from other brands. What that allows you to do is focus on your ride, but it still gives you all of the pertinent information that you're going to need, such as battery, cadence, what level of boost you're going to have. The other cool thing about using the Shimano Steps E8000 drivetrain is how small and compact this drive motor is. They quote that it's about 1 kilogram lighter than other brands. I think it seems visually even lighter than that. The Shimano Crank set is the same Q factor or pedal width as standard Shimano cranks, which is really cool. It helps you with the familiarity of getting on and off between each bike. But perhaps the biggest and coolest thing about this bike that is enabled thanks to the Shimano Steps E8000 drivetrain is the battery. As you can see, the downtube on this Focus is relatively svelte, and it's much smaller than what you'll see on other companies' bikes. And that's because the battery itself is smaller. Focus claims that most rides will only be between 2 to 2.5 hours, and so they've tailored this battery to that, to give you enough energy for that 2 to 2.5 hour ride. At just 378 watt hours, it is a little bit less than what you'll see from other companies who usually use around 500 watt hours, but we've seen in practice that it's more than enough for the rides that we like to do. For people that want to go out all day and have fun and not worry about their charge, Focus has got you covered. Using their tech package, they've actually designed a secondary battery to go on this downtube to mount right here that gives you another 356 watt hours or another 2.5 hours of ride time. What that does is that it allows you to have a lightweight bike when you need it, but if you're going to be out all day, you'll have more than enough juice for what's necessary. The rest of the bike is just standard Focus Jam componentry and design. They've worked really hard to make this bike handle just like it, part of it being the lighter weight of the battery and the drive motor, but they've also worked really hard to keep the suspension design the same at 140 millimeters of travel front and rear. It still uses Focus's fold suspension design, which is single pivot and is lightweight and rides really well for the trails that we have around here. Besides that, the wheelbase on this bike is very similar to what you'll find on the Jam, as well as overall geometry and stack and reach. Out on the trail, it feels really similar. It feels like you have a lower center of gravity because you have all that weight down there, but you're going so much faster and you feel really good while you're doing it. The Focus Jam Squared starts at $49.99 and it comes in both plus tire and 29-inch wheel sizes. And it goes up to about $74.99 for the carbon model with XTDI2. We are way excited to be able to carry these bikes. We are really excited at the potential of these bikes and what they can do to allow everyone to be able to share the joy in mountain bike riding. Thanks for watching this video. If you happen to have any questions about the Focus Jam Squared model line or about any other bikes, feel free to send us an email at info@contenderbicycles.com, visit us at our website at contenderbicycles.com, or follow us on social media. Thanks.